to Manifesto. This next poem, I used to be on MySpace back in like 2002, 2003, and so like back when it was really popular, they used to have these literature forums, and we used to have these poetry contests. And so this poem, I entered into this contest and actually won first place. And the poem, at first, was actually about these two other people that I knew online, and I was writing it about them. But since then, it's kind of taken on its own little identity. It's basically about the two angels that are in love, and they're the last angels in existence. And it's called Wild Angels. This is the story of two solipsists in love. They live huddled in God's shadow, craving ice to pierce the folds of their weak flesh, stabbing judgment to thrash and rape their minds. This is their mantra and their lifeblood. Look at me, Father. Look at what I have done. Yes, let's all gape at these wretched lost souls, for we are the auditors of reality. We are outsiders foreign to this realm. We hold the keys to life and death, and to these two hearts a verdict shall be made. Truly, they are alone, but they were given a gift, a precious word never to be uttered lest they die, a word that spread out like a puddle of honey, drifting and dripping through the manifolds of space. Swarms of screaming locusts are their only companions. From their tongues fire licks and dances in the darkness, hand to hand, face to face. They sit alone, encased in an egg that isolates them, separated from the universe their own minds created, shaking in mute silence, blinded tender newborns, covered in afterbirth with the scent of talcum powder, fetal heads bowed in an eternal eulogy, swimming in that tiny speck of gelatinous goo, scrambling for purchase of smooth white walls, scribbling thoughts on the hard carapace shell, hoping the human stains in their imagination will take notice. In their sin, they share the same scarlet birthmark. Flopping naked on a page, these mortals retract and coil. Watch as they roll around, sweating back and forth, crinkling and ripping the thin parchment of a vast tomb. Shallow breaths and teardrops, the only wind and rain. They whimper and moan, withering black in a locked embrace. Eye to eye, mouth to mouth. Here are the last vestiges of humanity's visage wasting away. Their innocent countenance slick and slippery, like two mute baby swine wrestling in Vaseline, spinning in the endless void of space and time, always yearning for a simple word of praise and approval, forever drifting until the rod of docility and madness takes over. The only two angels left in existence, longing to touch, to feel, and to envelop each other, to love, to cut, to stab, and to sever, blood loss, blood shame, wings torn asunder. Now they are one, flesh to flesh, bone to bone. The pair lift their faces to heaven and let out a roar. Anathema! Over and over they screamed the word, until the hoarse voices dwindled to rasping chokes, grasping each other in the throes of desperation, seeking nothing more than love and affection. They are answered by dark, cold silence. Final judgment has passed. These two fools were survived the ages, oblivious and ignorant of an undeniable truth. They are not real. They do not exist. Everything they know is a lie. That's Wild Angels. And this next one, I was recently